Hello, everyone. Welcome to NUFC Talk TV. My name is Chris, the American Mag. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button so you can get notified when we put up a new show, when we have a live show, when we have a new video, and that way you stay in the loop on what's going on. Also, remember to become a member of the channel so you can enjoy exclusive content, giveaways, and of course, join our brand new website, NUFCTalk.tv. That way you can stay in the loop on what's going on with Newcastle United. Let's get started. Newcastle United's move to sign James Trafford from Burnley is heading into the right direction, with Valencia's Giorgi Mamardashvili deemed too expensive by Toon officials. A move for the 21-year-old has looked more and more likely. James Trafford could have an immediate chance to return to the Premier League after a relegation with Burnley. The Athletic recently reported that a bid for the youngster from Newcastle was likely to happen. That proved to be the case, with the reports emerging on Saturday that a £16 million bid was made for the goalkeeper. Newcastle have stepped up in their interest in Trafford at a time when Burnley probably need to sell for financial reasons. Originally, it is thought to be the Newcastle bid £4 million shy of Burnley's valuation of Trafford, and it appears that a new approach is on the way. That is according to transfer expert Fabrizio Romano, who has provided a fresh and potentially pivotal update on Newcastle United's interest in James Trafford. According to Romano, the Magpies have actually agreed to personal terms with the former Manchester City stopper. He wrote on his X account, "Understand Newcastle have agreed personal terms with Trafford, his priority option to become new goalkeeper. New proposal to Burnley expected soon," he said, "in the region of £15 million, with add-ons based on performances. Man City will receive 20% of the fee from Burnley." And it is good news for Pope, as Newcastle eye number 2 with personal terms agreed, meaning that more than likely Trafford will be a second fiddle to Pope, of course, unless something extraordinary happens. And it is good news for Nick Pope, given that Trafford seems to be, well, he is a young guy, and he probably is, nobody thinks that he's going to fight for the number 1 spot unless something extraordinary happens. But as of right now, nobody really expects him to be the number 1. So this looks to be a long-term goal for Newcastle, and it is not going to happen next season. A deal for Trafford implies that Newcastle are keeping faith in Pope, who has done nothing to warrant losing his place in the starting 11. That is why the Magpies are moving for Trafford, while their decision has also been influenced by not qualifying for Europe. Had Newcastle made it to Europe, obviously we wouldn't be in this predicament right now. More than likely, we would go and get Mamardashvili, because you got FA Cup, you got Carabao Cup, you got Champions League or Conference or UEFA. You have a lot of games. You could swap goalkeepers. Not only Mamardashvili, we could have went for Ramsdale as well. But knowing that we don't have Europe to worry about may probably have made this decision a lot easier for the club. Therefore, getting someone like Trafford makes a lot of sense. He will clearly be a number 2 on Tyneside, but he certainly has potential to eventually replace Pope. Trafford did struggle during his debut Premier League season, but Newcastle must believe that he has the tools to improve in the coming years. Newcastle's interest in Trafford has probably been boosted by the goalkeeper missing out on England's 26-man squad for the Euros 2024. Gareth Southgate dropped 7 players for his initial squad, one of which was, of course, Trafford. It was to no surprise to see him miss out, and the end of his international duties has probably allowed Newcastle to press ahead with their interest. They have now agreed personal terms with Trafford, according to Romano, meaning all that is required is to have an offer accepted by Burnley and for the player to pass the medical test. There is still a long way to go, but this deal suddenly looks very likely to happen. Trafford could be the first sign for Newcastle United this summer, with Lloyd Kelly expected to arrive from Bournemouth. Now, nothing is done, nothing is set and written in stone. We still have to wait and see what happens. The window doesn't open until later on this week, so we'll have to see what develops. And as you know, we are linked with over 1 million players per week, so you got to take this with a grain of salt. But I definitely want to know your opinion. A lot of fans are looking at the negative of this. Well, if he comes, we're going to have to support him. So you're going to have to look at some positives. Some channels, some accounts online are very aggressive towards Trafford. He has done nothing wrong other than wanting to upgrade in his career, wanting to go to a bigger club. There's nothing wrong with that. So we're going to have to back him one way or another. And it looks like he's going to be a second fiddle, a sub to Pope anyway. So what is the problem of that? He's just a second goalkeeper. Is that really a big of a deal? Now, if he goes above 15 million pounds, now I can see that being a problem. However, I don't think it will. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. This is Chris the American Mag on NUFC Talk TV. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, become a member. That way you help support the channel, get exclusive content as well as member giveaways and also member live shows, which we are going to do from now on. So stay tuned. Also join the website nufctalk.tv for more news on the club. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.